two different highways, state highway, interstate highway. Route 1's a state highway because it has lights and businesses on the side of it. You can get directly to the business, and from those businesses, you can get directly back onto the state highway. Speed limit for state highway is 55. The way you read the signs, just like a book, top to bottom, left to right. I'll get more into detail when we see more signs. And then there's also acceleration lanes for interstate highway and state highway. For the acceleration lane, you're trying to build up to the speed of traffic, basically. Then you're merging over. This where you merge over is the same way you switch lanes. So turn signal, side mirror, side mirror, and blind spot. After you merge, we'll talk about a little bit more after that. But we can go on. We can go straight and then to the left, please. Use a nice acceleration to get on to Route 1. Now, all acceleration lanes aren't the same size. Some can be very, very short, where you have to do the looks very quick. And some can be nice and long, so that way you're able to actually get up to the speed of traffic. Or at least try to get somewhere close to it. But the one we're going to go on right now to Route 1 is nice and long. But it also has another acceleration lane that's going to be next to it. So you're going to have to check just to make sure that nobody's in that lane either. And you'll see that's coming up. We'll just stay right here in this right lane. You can put on your right turn signal after this light. And we have our Route 1. So acceleration lane, you want to slow down a little bit for the curve. There you go. And keep turning. There you go. Slow down a little bit for this one. So when you're about to be straight, that's when you want to anticipate to get back on the gas. So now this is that lane that you want to look over. Keep turning. Make sure nobody's in that lane. Then you switch to that lane. Yep. And build some speed. Build some speed. Build some speed. Build some speed. There you go. And we want to switch over one more time. And let's go. All right. So now we're on Route 1. As you see, there's businesses on the side. They have these mile marker signs on the side of the road just to let you know what mile you're at. Now, for the signs for state highways, they're not going to have anything on top. It's just going to be the area, how far you're away from the area, just like that, basically. When it's listed like that, Meadow Road, Carnegie Center, which usually is on top, that's going to be the order of the exit, basically. Keep that speed. Then when you get closer to the exit, you're going to have a diagonal arrow to let you know that's the exit, essentially. We're going to keep going straight because we're not going to take this. As you see, it's a diagonal arrow. Meadow Road would be first because that's the thing that's listed first, and then Carnegie Center would be the second exit, basically. We try not to drive in the most right lane because it's the lane where a lot of people are going to be exiting off or getting onto the highway, essentially. So after this blue car, we can do our checks and get into that middle lane. Nice. Read some more signs. Slow down because you see that's in red up there, and these people are slowing down too. And since we're going at a faster speed, you want to start to slow down a little bit earlier. That's actually a good point. So when lanes are stopped, let's just say this lane is stopped full of cars and your lane was moving, you just have to worry about these cars moving into your lane at the last minute, just because your lane is moving a little bit. This sign right here that says Alexander Road. So Alexander Road is the actual road, but Princeton and Princeton Junction are two different towns. So usually what's listed at top, so Princeton was listed at top, is going to be to your left hand side. Princeton Junction is listed second, so that's going to be at the bottom. It's going to be to your right hand side. But then also once you get into that exit, we're not going to take it, we're going to keep going straight. there's going to be another green sign to let you know which way Princeton is, which way Princeton Junction is. Well, Alexander Road is this actual road right here. Get into that left lane. So the way these roads are, usually your most left lane is going to be your fastest lane. The middle lane is going to be average speed, flow of traffic basically, and then that left lane is going to be your slow. Your right lane is going to be your slowest lane because that's the lane that people are getting on and off basically. You see how small this medium is, middle of the road?
Yeah.
That's not going to allow us to make a left-hand turn. So we have these jug handles which are on the side of the road. That's going to bring you to a light that's going to allow you to make a left turn, a U-turn, or a right turn. The verbiage for a jug handle is going to be all turns are U and left turns basically. We have our first example up here on the right, and this one says all turns, so you're able to make a left, a U-turn, or a right turn. Try to stay within that lane. Even though it's green, it's still gonna take a while for everybody to start moving, and then we can start moving. But also, that's why we want to give trucks space when we're behind them, so we can actually see the light. Because sometimes they're gonna keep going, and you won't be able to see that light, and that light can change while that truck is going through the intersection. So you want to give yourself time to be able to react if that light does turn red. See that big X kind of down there?
Yeah.
It's telling us that that lane is not open. That lane is only used during certain times, like this white sign tells us right here. So now it becomes a shoulder. You can still use it to make a left if you have to. You just can't travel long distances down that lane. It becomes the shoulder of the road again. But as you see, you can still use it to make the left here if you need to get to the Holiday Inn. We have another jug handle up here on the right. This one says all turns, so you're able to go right, left, or U-turn, but we're gonna keep on straight. Now, there is a jug handle right here, but you see the white sign that says U and left turns, and then it has an arrow pointing up. So that means that the jug handle is after the light. You've seen them before the light. This is after the light. That's gonna bring you back to this light. So you'll be able to make any turn. We're not gonna take this one. We're gonna take this jug handle up here. Right hand side, that's going to say all turns. So we're going to put our turn signal when we get a little closer. Put it on right here and start to slow down just a little bit. That's right here. Slow down a little bit more. We're going to stay to the left, and we're going to go to the stop sign and make a left. It's a stop sign. And we'll turn into that first left lane. Nice. And we're doing a U-turn basically. We have green, we have to stay on the inside because we're on the inside lane.